All right, shalom, shalom. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders and GM Master Rule Well. Peace and blessings to the occupants out there fighting, doing this work with truth and sincerity. Back here again with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect men out there that are listening and watching these videos. You know, just listen to Elder Apostle Hart videos. And I think I was with Yahshua about a day or two ago, the head brother, GMS Dallas, just talking about how these Christians, you know, saying that you got men out there screaming at people while they're on the corners teaching and things of that nature. You know, that's a lot of things being said about the prophets being out on the highways and byways, and just thinking about things in the spirit constantly, man. It's like you see things happening in the spirit and brothers coming out with beautiful videos about, you know, it's kind of like it's time sensitive. And Pastor Carver say not too long ago, this truth is urgent. You know, this what we doing is very urgent. Take it serious. You know what I mean? And then for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true biblical Israelites, you're not understanding what times we're living in. Now, you can determine when it's going to rain. You probably can predict the season or something. Like, you know, fall, come, you know, whatever. You know how your knee hurts about the rain and all that. You know how they go. Jake got a metal plate in their leg and shit. And every time my knee ache, man, it's about the rain. You know, whatever. Jake can discern things like that, but they can't discern the end times. And the Lord is steady warning you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true biblical Israelites to urgently get this message and to seek the Lord. And the word seek, I think it's Isaiah 55, is darash in the Hebrew, like to inquire, to investigate. Because here it is, we out in the country where the people don't care about us, these other nations. You know, we're being looked down upon, frowned upon, talked about, you know, put in dire situations. A lot of us out here homeless. As far as the Israelites as a whole, the nation of Israel, you got a lot of derelicts out there, and you know, people on drugs, not just doing right, man. But here it is, the Lord is he's telling you to seek him because he's about to bring judgment. More judgment is about to go out, and it's going to be evident. And you knowing that this is a higher power that's doing this, man. And so right here he says, you know, because they doing nuclear drills, and you hear this stuff in the news about the wars and Russia firing missiles over in Ukraine and so on and so forth, wars and rumors of wars. See, it's going to come a time where this stuff is going to actually take place because of what biblical prophecy. So it's best, right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, to shake that Babylon juice out of you and start paying attention to what the scriptures is saying to you, man. You know, here it is. We are a nation of people that's not desired by any of these nations, man. You know, we walk around making ourselves look bad and put ourselves in dire situations and shit. You know, not even understanding, again, the times that we're living in. So right here it says Zephaniah 2:1. It says, gather yourself together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. That's talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. See, this word is doing a gathering, which the word is Yahweh Shai, because he comes in the volume of the book. So Israelites was spread throughout the four corners of this planet. So right here, he's saying to gather yourself together, man, because the time is going to come. The Lord is going to visit this place more and more and more with the holy angels as well to bring havoc upon this place because of the wickedness that this place proudly admit that they doing this, you see. So the Lord is telling Zephaniah to tell his people to gather yourself together, O nation not desired, before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as a chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. He said that twice. The anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. And we all know that the anger of the Lord is not to be played with, because he showed us his true intents and purposes on what he's going to do. He's showing us spiritually his true nature, and it's not to be played with. And us in this truth, we trying to walk the best that we can, man. We try not to slip and fall all these times, man. We trying to get it right, and because we need help. We need help, man. We're going to continue to slip and fall along The only way we're not going to sin anymore is when Yahweh shall come and get the elect out of the situation, man. But all in that, man, we still fighting. You know, we calling and begging upon the Lord to take us back. You know what I mean? Because we need it to take us back to worshiping Him daily, to take us back to forgive us for our sins, man, to take us back to provide for us, to give us shelter, to give us protection, to give us righteousness, man. Because this life is this shit is not life. This is not it. It's boring. One have to ask themselves, like, what's the purpose of even having a relationship with a female nowadays, man? Like, what's the purpose? The purpose is gone. The purpose has been dismantled. The purpose, it's like, what's the purpose? But we need help, and we asking and praying the Lord to take us back. We calling upon the names through faith. We doing what we're supposed to do through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Abishai, that He look down upon us and have mercy upon us and remember us in this time of wrath, man. You people talking about you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you think it's a game, man. But soon come the days it's going to be crazy. It says, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth. The meek people on the earth is the Israelites. The Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to go by. You know, Israel, we're the meek of the earth because we're trying to save everybody else but ourselves. You would be on an airplane and shit, and you forgot to put your little oxygen mask on. You helping everybody else put theirs on but yours. So we are meek people, man. We are caring people. So the Lord is talking to the Israelites, man. You know, which have wrought His judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness, turn away from your wicked ways and adultery and killing one another, man. Want to fight and rant and rave all the goddamn time. Seek the Lord with meekness, man. Seek righteousness, because the way you're going about it, it's not working. It's not. Just look at your situation. Look at yourself. Okay, yeah, you made some money. You got some money. Okay, great, fine, cool, and dandy. At the end of the day, you're still empty. You're a hollow shell of a body who's walking around here spiritually dead. Those dry bones that's spoken of in Ezekiel chapter 37, who ultimately need this water to rehydrate yourself spiritually. You understand? Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought His judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. That's the third time I repeat the Lord's anger, man. The Lord is going to visit this place, man. You see? So in Isaiah 55, right? Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek, there you go, seek. There it is again. Seek ye the Lord while He may be found. Call upon Him while He is near. He is near because He is allowing this wisdom and knowledge to understanding to be flowing over the planet. That's how He's near unto you. Through the word. And the word seek means, and that seek means is darash, to inquire. You need to inquire of the Lord. You see? You need to. And if you don't inquire of the Lord, and if you despise His word, the Lord going to destroy you, especially you Israelites, because it was given unto us. So if you're going to despise the words of Yahweh by Shema B'Shai, He's going to destroy you, man. So the best thing us to do is inquire and investigate and beg and pray the Lord take us back, man. You know, that we part of that 144,000 that the Bible speaks of, the elect of the nation of Israel. You see? We hoping and praying that we are those, the hopefully elect, man. Let the wicked forsake his way and the unrighteous man his thoughts. So let the man who's out here doing wickedness, right? And let the wicked forsake his way. Forsake your own way, man. Because your way is not the way. Your way is not right. Your way is not inquiring about Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai. You're not inquiring about who you are as a people. You're not inquiring about how we get into this mess. What did we do to get into this mess? And how do we get out of this mess? You're not inquiring anything. You're not inquiring about the enemies. You're not inquiring about, is there a kingdom coming? Y'all ain't inquiring about anything, but it's all written in the book that everyone has at their home. But you got the book on the mantle, on the book of Psalms, chapter 36 or something. But you'll never read it. And you definitely don't have any understanding of it. So the Lord said, let the wicked forsake his way. Quit selling dime bags, man. Quit selling, what's that drug they got out that, what's killing people? Fentanyl, right? Quit trying to always hustle and shit, man. trying to scheme, get over the next man and shit. Forsake your own way and come back to the ways of the Heavenly Father, where He's going to provide, man. Where the Son Yahweh Shai is going to provide and lead us in the path that we need to go down, man. And have protection for our families and our children, man. But we got to seek the Lord first. We got to inquire of the Lord, man. That's why the Lord's got His men out there. He's gathering His people by the word, which is Yahweh Shai. He's gathering the nation not desired, talking about you Israelites. And the unrighteous man, his thoughts. Your thoughts are evil, man. You're not right. I hear people talking, man, all the time, and I be sick of hearing shit, man. What Jake be doing. It's like, damn, bro. I understand how Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. I get it, man. I don't want to hear shit these people have to say, let alone be around them, man. But the Lord is talking to you, Israelite, and we praying and hoping that He take us back, man. We begging. We need to be taken back, man. You see? Because this place is not right. The food is poison, the air is poison, the children is poison, the families are poison. Your minds are poison, you're sick. The scriptures say the whole head is sick in the book of Isaiah chapter 1. I think 4 and 5, 3, 4 and 5, something like that. But it's in Isaiah chapter 1, which speaks about the whole head is sick, talking about you Israelites, man. And let Him return unto the Lord. Let Him return unto us, man, and pray the Lord will take us back. We need it. And that's what the Lord is telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To turn from your wicked thoughts and your ways, because your ways are not right. To seek the path of Yahweh by Shema Psai. Stand ye in the old paths. Like it speaks up in the book of Jeremiah, man. And I will have mercy upon you. We hoping, I pray like the Lord, please remember me in your time of wrath. And I pray and hope that my sacrifice is worthy to be remembered, man. You see? And to have mercy upon my kids, man, and me. You know? Asking for forgiveness. Praying for the Lord to have mercy upon me for my sins in my past life and in this life, man. You see? And He will have mercy. I'm in Isaiah 55 and at the bottom of 7. And He will have mercy upon him and to our God, for He will abundantly pardon. And that's what we need, because we wicked as hell, man. We did everything under the sun, man. Again, we praying for things that we did in our past lives and in this life. You see? So we need the Lord to take us back. We need the comforter. The scriptures is the comforter. And when you come into this and understanding, you realize this does comfort you, man. You have your moments, we're in this flesh where you thinking this and thinking that, but we have to resort back to the comforter, which is Yahweh Shai, which is the words of the Bible at the end of the day. Because the time is going to come where the Lord is going to visit His people first. He's doing it now, but it's going to get turned the fuck up. And I'm praying, man. Boy, shit. Man, bro, I don't think y'all, man, this is First Peter's. I think it's First Peter's. 1 Peter's 4:17. For the time is come. The time has come for you to get right and change from your wicked ways and your thoughts, right? And turn back to the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. Yahweh and His Son, Yahweh Shai. The time has come for that, because now the Lord is about to cry like a travailing woman and let His anger out upon this place and destroy this place and the people that's in it, other than the 144,000 and 1/3 of the elect of the nation of Israel. For the time has come. That's why the seals has been broken off the scriptures, so you can get this understanding where you can see the Lord spiritually, because He comes in the volume of the book. So this wisdom and knowledge and understanding, this is how you're able to see the Lord. You see? So the time has come now for us to get this. And it's time for Him to come visit this place. That judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. Talking about you Israelites. Y'all about to, man, we're about to see some shit, man. And we can't explain it to you enough on how the Lord is going to demonstrate His anger upon this place and upon His people, man. You see? And if it first began at us, now the Lord's anger go begin with His own people, right? And 2/3 of y'all who don't want to listen, who don't want to take this serious, who don't want to grasp it, who just trample over this thing, don't take it serious, right? So it says at the house, and if it first began at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? For those who want to walk around, scoff, come out on the highways and byways, play and throw things at us and whatever it is you want to do, You thinking it's a game, you want to take it serious. You know what I mean? You just taking this for granted and thinking your way is the only way or the right way. So if the righteous shall scarcely make it, shall be saved. What you think those who don't want to adhere to this doctrine and this commandment, what you think will happen to you? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, those who's out there putting in work, trying their best, man, hoping the Lord would take them back, doing the best that they could and fighting and doing this thing, man. You know what I mean? So it says, for what if and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? With a boot sideways up their back, because the Lord is not coming back to play games. You see? Salaki, 1 second.